Hello, I'm Chris Reeve, the Digital Content Manager at Digital Boss, and welcome to the 13th episode of Social Sessions. Today we're here at the local charity Break. We're talking to the Marketing Manager, Tracey McManus, about how to create a buzz on social media and how to get a really successful fundraising campaign going. Are you ready for it? Let's go. So I'm here today with Tracey. Tracey, first of all, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Would you mind just giving our audience a bit of an introduction into who Break are and also who you are and what you do?
Sure. So Break is a regional children's young people and families charity. So we help young people in care, children with disabilities, families that are kind of going through difficult times, children at risk. So a real variety of children right here in East Anglia.
And what about yourself?
So I am the marketing and comms manager, so it's down to me to kind of look after the PR, the comms, the social media strategy, anything from assisting with fundraising, support and promotion through to supporting and promoting exactly what our core services do as well.
We're obviously here today to talk to you about the GoGoHares. You've had the gorillas in the past, you've had the dragons before that. We're really interested, how did you come up with this idea in the first place?
So I think it's kind of an idea which stemmed from Martin and Sarah. So they head up our fundraising team. Each year we run the Grand Norwich Duck Race. So there's giant ducks which corporate supporters can sponsor. They design their own ducks. Again, they set them up with Twitter feeds of their own, so they're engaging online, and it just kind of builds a real buzz and like community. So we wanted to kind of take the annual duck race to more of a sculpture trail, and that's where we researched and partnered with Wild in Art to deliver our first ever trail here in Norwich.
I love the fact that you've said there about community and buzz, because you've got a couple of questions coming your way about that. I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts on that. You've clearly created such a buzz online. How did you guys do that?
I think as a team, as the GoGoHares team ourselves, we've all, from our private accounts, got involved in social media. But it's not just down to us, it's down to the public engaging, the artists, the sponsors. Everybody's kind of day and night, they're jumping on board in conversation, and that's really kept the trail alive and just made it fun for everybody to enjoy.
I love that, and I honestly absolutely love what you guys have done and how you've done it. It's been fascinating. What was the turning point for you in that? Because obviously you've created such a buzz, but obviously you can't just create a buzz from nothing. Is there any kind of key component parts that you had within your strategy to make people engage with it?
I think Instagram as a platform has really kind of boosted the way we've engaged, and because it's a sculpture trail, families are out, they've got their trail maps, and children sort of posing by the hares, and having bespoke hashtags to support the event has helped with all of that engagement. So I think Instagram has played a huge part in making sure people can see exactly what the hares look like, where they're positioned, and just get involved and have some fun.
I totally agree with that, and I haven't actually, I've seen some of the stuff on Instagram, but I'm actually particularly impressed with the stuff that you've been doing on Twitter. And as you've said, you've created a lot of UGC content around this whole project, and I certainly think that's the key, and a lot of you businesses can learn from this project. How exactly has social media influenced this GoGoHares campaign?
Well, I think, I've got some stats here. The GoGoHares Twitter account itself had over 600,000 Twitter impressions. So every month while the project was live, that's a huge, huge figure compared to around 80,000 on a regular month. So again, the public and the sponsors and artists have all helped to play a part in that.
Do you think you could have done this without social media?
I don't think so. Not the way the world is going now. It's taken over our lives, whether we like it or not. So.
Main platform as well for this campaign?
I think Twitter's kind of surprised us actually quite a lot. Again, the statistics speak for themselves, but Instagram, Facebook, they've all played a huge part in making this a success.
And you obviously don't need to tell me the figures around any paid stuff if you have done any paid stuff, but it seems like a lot of it has been just organic posting as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, our staff are our biggest brand advocates, so they're the ones that are also sharing and posting on their own private pages. So, no, it's great just to get those free posts out there.
I'm so pleased you've said that, because it's something that I'm trying to educate our clients and prospective customers on is that, you need to get your staff involved. Like, they're, brand advocates sitting there waiting for you to use. I think a lot of people are scared of that, so well done you. Tracey, what are the benefits for charities utilising social media properly?
I think there's so many ways, from recruiting for new volunteers, engaging and networking with like-minded individuals and organisations, through to even kind of demonstrating the impact of your success stories like we are today.
So obviously we've seen, Tracey, from your auction you've raised £400,000, which is so much money. So first of all, congratulations for that. How will this affect Break in terms of funding, and what will it actually do for you guys?
Sure. So yeah, it is an amazing amount, and still there's been the sales of merchandise as well to yet be added to that figure. So the figure's kind of still rising at the moment, and all of the money that is raised from the GoGoHares Trail will support young people. So at 18, when they leave Break's care, they go into independent living. So we have a team called the Moving On team who will help those young people to set up an independent way of life. So we'll help them to understand how to set up their own bills, cook, do a food shop, and just live independently and be that support network that some people don't have when they leave the care system.
I think a key component part of this campaign, and forgive me if I'm wrong here, Tracey, I think what you've done is you've created a community ridiculously well. And I think that by engaging with local artists, by engaging with local businesses, it's literally just like a win-win-win-win-win-win-win, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's a true win-win. And I think together we've all helped to build a real community. We've put Norwich on the map, we've increased tourism to the area. The sponsors that have had their own sculptures profiles set up along social media has helped with their marketing. The artists have gained so much exposure through the incredible talented work that they can achieve as well. So it's just been amazing for absolutely everybody involved, and together we have just performed the best collaboration and really delivered on this project.
And what I have to say, and the overall kind of vibe, and what I want this audience to take from this, is that collaboration is the key. It absolutely is the key. You've engaged with the local business community, you've engaged with the local artists, you've kind of incentivized it in a sense, because they're getting so much marketing and so much exposure from it. I think it's so switched on, and I just thank you so much for letting me come and talk to you today, Tracey. Thank you very much. Cheers. That's it for this episode, folks. Thank you so much for watching the 13th episode of Social Sessions. We hope you found value. Let us know your thoughts on how to create successful fundraising campaigns via social media. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on LinkedIn, don't forget to drop your comments down below. I really want to be reading all of those this week. And apart from that, I'll see you soon.